Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I'm SamuraiT-X and I'm Sword Snake. Last time we left off, we did end up speaking to the cough-up queen, Angel Star, and then we spoke to Miles Edgeworth about the current situation. He confirmed the fact that the car that the murder took place was his one, and his knife was used, and he gave us a parking stop in the process, and he told us about the King of Prosecutors trophy and whatnot. So there was a lot of information he told us, and not to mention an officer came by, Officer Meekins, and well, he had a report for Edgeworth, and well, too much Edgeworth's thing, it didn't have nothing to do with the Lana Sky case, so he dismissed him in a rather aggressive manner and said look forward to his wage review. And I would have looked forward to my wage review if I was Officer Meekins. So without further ado, we're going to leave Edgeworth be because he's very angry at the moment. So let's go to the underground bunker. He told us to go to the police department, so that's where we're going to go. February 22nd, police department entrance. Whew, we're finally here. Why would they put the detective so far away from the prosecutor's office? That took almost 30 minutes by taxi, and traffic wasn't even that bad. This is my first time to the police department, actually. Huh? Hold on, what's that? Ugh. Disturbing. Why does it undulate like that? Oh wait, I know. This is the Blue Badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot. Wow, Mr. Wright, you know a lot about the police department. Still, he does seem familiar, somehow. Forget the Blue Badger. Who's that next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with the Blue Badger. Uh-oh, he noticed me. He sure is running over here fast. Hey, pal! What are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there? What? Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information. Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal. What, dancing with the Blue Badger? That's called busy. Okay. Let's talk to him. But before we talk to him, let's examine this weird blue badger. I was wondering about that. What? The dancing blue badger? It's my masterpiece. You made this, Detective Gumshoe? The chief threw together some designs, and I just did my thing, pal. Nice work. It's battery powered, so it can't go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances until the battery dies. Poor Blue Badger, fated to dance until he drops. God. That's pretty bad, actually. Right, the case. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You'd better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. Well, why not? Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office, and she killed him. But what if she's not telling the truth? Yes, well, no. Come on, pal, there's plenty of evidence against her. But what if the evidence was faked? Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is that little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect, Lana Sky's sister. Whoa! The chief prosecutor's little sister. Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using the words like faked. Huh? It's a sensitive issue with us these days. The investigation. So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Me? Oh, well, nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs. Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time?
What do you mean, this time?
Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all.
It's true. We've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being let into criminals affairs right now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all.
None of you? I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd?
So, anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the Blue Badger to dance, Pat.
Isn't there anything else you could be doing?
The chief of police itself has directed this investigation, pal. An Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot.
Officer Marshall? Now that I think about it, Emma does seem to know a lot about that Marshall guy.
A patrolman in charge of a crime scene? It's unheard of, pal.
Right. Let's present Detective Gumshoe some things, because I'm pretty sure he knows stuff like about Goodman's ID. I mean, it's an ID after all. Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this?
Huh? Hey, pal. This is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it into the police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time.
I mean, the Detective Gumshoe must have dropped his card a lot.
Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman. Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake.
But don't you work together with him in the criminal affairs?
Whoa! Now I remember. Bruce Goodman. He's the victim.
That's what I thought. Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe? Right, let's hear him talk about Detective Bruce Goodman. So, this ID card belonged to the victim?
He was a detective like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman.
Don't you think it's a little strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it?
Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transfer case for what he handled 2 years ago.
Evidence transfer? Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is that the chief prosecutor sky called him out there to the parking lot.
And Don is confessing as much. Right. We need to know more about this evidence, so what can we present, Gumshoe? We're gonna present the trophy.
Hey, that's it. That's the King of Prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday.
Were you at the awards ceremony, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself.
Ah, congratulations. I was wondering why this award is a shield, and why is it broken?
Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later.
Apparently he's forgotten.
But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. He's even got the naysayers in the prosecutor's office.
Yeah, we've heard about the rumors. Right, let's talk. Oh, well, let's present the knife first, actually, before we can get him to talk.
Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car and stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Well, wait, I mean, sure, of course someone else really did it. Someone who must have had a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth.
The car and the knife do seem a little well too organized to be a coincidence. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened? We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. Oh no, that's Phoenix. Sorry. Yeah, I said that in Emma's voice like an idiot, but yeah. Yeah. Rumors at law.
He's in a tough spot, again.
Again? Yeah. Again.
Well, it started with the murder of that defense attorney Hammond.
But Edgeworth was found innocent.
Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Edgeworth.
Ain't that the truth?
Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting.
But there's no evidence against him.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious.
I had no idea he was under the gun.
Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took the case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor's position himself.
Well, what?
But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know.
Thank you. Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is, what's his name? The guy in the parking lot.
That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the Chief of Police.
Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something?
No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA.
For a moment there, I wasn't sure.
Look, pal, let me try and make things a little easier for you. Show them this and they will let you examine the crime scene, maybe.
Ah, nice. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere.
Just act like you're supposed to be there. Nobody will look at you twice, pal.
And this is where we're going to call the end of the... Actually, no, we're going to keep going, because the last video was 19 minutes, so let's keep going. We're not going to talk to Gumshoe. I was thinking about ending the video, but nah. I'm going to go to the underground parking lot again. February 22nd, Prosecutor's Office, underground parking lot. Looks like the investigation is still going. Wait, I have to be getting back at to the shop. Who's that? Sorry. Looks like you'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight, and I'll see you tonight in my dreams. I'll see you in my dreams tonight, then, baby. Oh, so I was supposed to read that in a woman's voice. Oh, sorry. Oh, still here? Hello. Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention I've got a boyfriend in the criminal affairs too? What happened to the security guard? Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost in its herd. Jake Marshall. It's a strange guy to put in charge of the crime scene. Right. Yeah, I'm going to call it a video here because we're going to talk to Jake Marshall in the next video. Sorry, I thought this was Ned Taylor in the investigation, but I called it wrong. So when we come back, folks, we will be talking to Jake Marshall. Until then, thanks for watching. Catch you guys later.